People used to believe the earth was flat until somebody figured out, oh, well, no, it's not flat anymore.
No, but you're questioning everything.
Well, aren't I supposed to?
Which is good. No, it's good. It's good. No, it's good.
As a man who's not 12 years old anymore, as somebody who's lived life and seen the world, seen it go like this, good, bad, ugly, horrible, why, I question everything because I'm on the back half of my life. I'm seeing my friends die. I'm seeing people. Why does this person get AIDS and not die? Because he's got money, and this one gets it and dies. Like, who's the kid in Africa gets it and they die? You got money, you live. That's usually what the rules are, isn't it? If you got money, you're gonna live. If you don't, you're gonna die.
But does it have to be some sort of someone or they or God that does it? Maybe it's just pure something to do with luck or not, or maybe I don't know.
What is luck?
It's
bad luck to get sick. My brother Mike Piccaro's got ALS, a debilitating disease. They have no cure for it. Yet nobody knows how you get it. How do you catch that? Could it be all the chemicals? Why do they put so much chemicals in the fucking food? They didn't have cancer like we have cancer 100 years ago. They didn't.
No, but the question is, did they put it in the food on purpose, or is it something that, well, they did, and now they deal with the consequences? I mean,
maybe they are trying to cull the world because there's too many people in it.
But did it start like this? I mean, did they put all these things in?
There was a book written in like the 1780s something. It was called The Illuminati. It was called The Rise and Fall of America, and it was written hundreds of years ago. And they predicted exactly what's going to happen to this day, even to the World Trade Center disaster. There's a lot of people that have seen things like Nostradamus or whatever, all those kind of great seers from, how could the Sumerians, 5,000 years ago, the tablets, depict the solar system, the size of the planets, the colors of them, the distance of them, 5,000 years ago? How did they do that? And now it's mathematically correct. They've proven it now. How did that happen?
But they should have had some knowledge that...
They did. Maybe we have a lost society that had this knowledge and it was secretly passed down.
I think
the Rosicrucians and all that stuff you read about in Demons, Angels and Demons, the Dan Brown books and stuff like that. All that's very interesting stuff. I mean, it's supposed to be, not factual stories, but based on facts. So it's fantasy, but within fantasy, there's always a bit of reality. That's what makes it interesting, right? Science fiction, maybe it's not so fiction. Maybe it's real. I mean, every year we find out, if you'd have told somebody, people used to believe the earth was flat until somebody figured out, oh, well, no, it's not flat anymore. But for years, you could be put to death if you argue that. People used to think that the king was a direct descendant of God. If you said, well, we're all direct descendants of God, they'd burn you at the stake. Now it's common knowledge we're all a piece of God. Of course we are. If you read the Bible, it says it in the Bible.
What do you think then?
God is us, we are God.
We're God. Okay, then.
So, we're all, they say there are no miracles. If you've ever seen a childbirth, then you know there's a miracle. That's the most miraculous thing I've ever seen, is a baby being born.
What is the role in music in this for you, making music?
Well, here's another example of music. When a musician is in the moment, improvisation, I'm not thinking, okay, I'm playing a C scale into an E minor scale. Yes, when you're young, you learn these things, by rote. It's like learning a foreign language. Once you master the language, do you know exactly what you're going to say next? Do you, right now? What are you going to say? But yet you say it. But you say it, but then all of a sudden it comes. A thought. What is a thought? Where does a thought come from? We can get down to the, what's inside an atom. If the atom is everything, what's inside of that? It's like, what came first, the chicken or the egg?